guess I'm going to have to do a part 2 because the camera shut off. Anyway, we closed on December 7th. We had a few days to clean and line the shelves and, you know, the whole 9 yards. And our stuff from Guam got delivered. I was teaching, so my husband had to deal with that nightmare. So I was saved from that. This house has a very large empty basement, which is not so empty anymore. There's lots of boxes down there. Right now, most of the first floor, it's a ranch house, so everything's on the first floor. Most of the rooms are absolutely livable. The room behind the garage, which was always the family room when Uncle Guy and Aunt Marianne lived here, that's going to be the craft room / office / library, and it's chaos right now. It's unusable. So that's first on my list of things to do. Like I mentioned, I'm going to be teaching until the end of January. And as soon as that's done, then my priority is to get the craft room up and running so that I have a place to craft. I've also got a ton of work ahead of me as far as the yard here. We've got almost 2 acres. There are blueberry bushes and raspberry bushes and asparagus and an apple tree, all of which were planted by my Uncle Guy. There's some raised bed gardens here, but I'm going to be taking over my uncle's garden. And so I've got lots of gardening space available this year, more than I've ever had before. So I'm very excited to be able to plant whatever I want and how much of it that I want. My husband joked that anyone who came for Christmas dinner would be given a rocking chair and canning jars as a parting gift because the basement is overflowing with both of those items. So it's my hope to be able to fill those canning jars with garden goodness. So I have lots of plans for the homestead this spring. I'm hoping to get bees. We're hoping to get chickens. I don't know if we're going to add both of those. I want to take it slow. I don't want to bite off more than we can chew. As far as the house goes, there's some mild cosmetic stuff that needs to be done. There's wallpaper that needs to be stripped. We need to, you know, paint the walls, but that will be done in better weather when we can open the windows for ventilation. But otherwise, the house was move-in ready, and so we were very fortunate about that. Aunt Marianne was thrilled when I called her. I actually called her before I even told my parents that we put the offer in, and she just broke down. She was so thrilled that it was going to be back in the family. She went through her stuff and gave me pictures of the house being built. So I have pictures of my grandfather and my uncles building the house. And it's just really nice to have it back in the family. Our first welcome to the neighborhood gift was from the lady who lives next door, who happens to be my Aunt Faith. So lots of memories here. We're looking forward to making more memories with our own kids, but just really blessed to be in this house and call it home. So anyway, that's the story of the homestead. I will certainly be updating you when the weather gets nicer as far as our projects. But I'm looking forward to things calming down next month. Hopefully I'll be able to film before I finish teaching, but if not, then I will film shortly thereafter when I have more time on my hands. Because like you saw, there's a lot of plans for 2019. I did pretty well. I had a list of projects in 2018 that I wanted to get to, and I tackled most of them. And so I think having that list of projects that I wanted to get to kind of was a good guide for me, and it made me less overwhelmed. I was unpacking some of my stitching boxes and looking at all of the projects that I had, and it was kind of overwhelming. So that's why I just pulled these And in 2019, whenever I need a new project, I'm just going to go to this bin and look at these projects, and I won't be as overwhelmed. So we'll see what I'm able to finish in 2019. We may have to carry over some in 2020, and that's fine. There's no stitching police here. And hopefully I left some room in my schedule so that I'll be able to stitch any of the new market releases if I'm interested in those. So, with that being said, I will sign off for now. I want to thank you for being patient with me during this crazy time. I feel like 2018 was just, it was upheaval because we left Guam and then I was at my parents' and never really felt settled because it obviously wasn't my house. And then I started this teaching job, which knocked me for a loop. Like I'm ready for bed at 8 o'clock at night and so tired. I love teaching. I love the kids, but I am a homebody and I'm very much looking forward to being able to be home for February on. Lots of work to do here, but that's okay. I wanted to say welcome back to Top Knot Stitcher because we were thrilled to see that she had uploaded some videos. I wanted to say welcome to Teresa Kogut. I've been enjoying her videos. I've been able to catch up on a lot of them over break now that we finally have Wi-Fi here at the new house, and so that's been good. I feel like I'm able to visit with all of you more often again. I've been trying to leave comments so that you know that I'm there. There are a lot of you that I'm not caught up on, so I'm gonna get there, I promise. But anyway, a long story short, thank you for being patient as I have not been uploading videos as often as I used to, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel and I'm looking forward to starting 2019 strong with my Flosstube community. So until I see you next, I wish you fair winds and following seas. Bye.